Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Who came first? Well, it looks like it's going to be the Genovese, Castelluccio Genovese. This is an Italian tomato. I love the shape of it. It is my biggest tomato. It was the first slicer type to set, and it's looking good. Now, as far as these are concerned, these are getting big, so I figure my first cherry type tomato or salad to set was the green zebra. I think these are green zebra because they're getting big and they're still on the plant. So that's how I surmised what that is. Now, I think the first true cherry was this black vernissage, and since that was the only true cherry I planted in my first lot, it's not actually growing very fast. I mean, I would have expected these to be ripe before the rest of them set. But that's how it is. If you wanted to grow a salad-sized cherry, you like green zebras, they come on faster than the black vernissage cherry tomato. And you can tell this is a cherry because it is staying small. Also, this is supposed to put on a lot of tomatoes. Everybody tells me that, but so far, because of the size of the cherry tomato, the green zebra is beating it. And green zebra is not known for giving you a lot of food. But, you know, everything's relative, guys. Okay, here's some more of the black vernissage. So maybe if you do not trim your tomatoes or anything like that, then the black vernissage just gets to be a beast of a plant, and therefore you get a lot of tomatoes. But if you go toe to toe, I know the green zebra plant does not get very big. It's a very ruly type tomato plant, easy to work with. Toe to toe, it's out producing a cherry tomato plant. Okay. So I have tags on these, but the tags are useless because the plants, I don't keep them in a manner where they're just all blending together as they grow up. This is my Amish paste, and you can tell because it has a Roma type shape to it. It's long and egg-like. The irony of that is I planted this tomato much later. This is red Brandywine, and it's setting tomatoes at the very same time as the Amish paste. This tomato was planted about a month later, and it's setting tomatoes at the exact same time as the Amish paste. So, you know, it just must be the time for tomatoes because they all decided it was go time. Over here, this was the first Brandywine I planted, and it has tomatoes on it at the same time as the Brandywine that I planted a month later. This plant is in a little bit more shade, so maybe that affected it, but you can see if it is a round tomato of the ones that are bearing fruit, it's a Brandywine. So I was told that Brandywines wouldn't grow in my area because they tend to take 100 days to fruit, and these Brandywines are fruiting with the technique that my extension service gave me. They are fruiting at the same time as the cherry tomatoes. So if you get information, guys, you can be successful with many things that you might not otherwise be successful with. I thought this was folly. I planted these tomatoes in June. I didn't get them started early, like January, anything like that. And I'm going to have tomatoes in September for sure.
Alrighty. Another day, another harvest. Bam. Oh, Alabama taught me good. I guess I gotta take it the other way. I got half of it off. Oops. It got me. Come on. Bam. Wow. That looks like a cow horn. I hope it is. It feels soft, so it's still good. It's probably some kind of cow horn. Yeah. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? This is breakfast today. Let me see if I can cut this with my... Nope. I'm gonna have to use the snippers. You can cut these when they're smaller, but that's making the plant do a lot more work, you know. I let mine get big as I can. This is big. Yeah, you're seeing my clippers that aren't sharp enough. So we're gonna clip the first marigold, and I'm gonna do this with the intentions of increasing the more fruit on the marigold. So what I'm doing here, I'm looking to see where there's a joint, see where leaves are coming out, and I want to cut right above that so that I get 2 marigolds for the one that I cut. That's what I want. Yeah. So right here should do it. Bam. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna really enjoy this in the house. See, those didn't look promising, so I went past them to an area where I felt like I will get 2 sunflowers sprouting out for that, or maybe even this week's flower arrangement. I think it's so pretty. Look at that nice little heart of florist vine around a single marigold. Ah, beautiful. If there was smell-o-vision, you would smell like you were in a flower garden next to this bouquet. And I know that these white flowers, the scent increases in the evening. You know, it might offer you a little respite from the weariness of the world right now. You know, maybe. I could only hope. Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.